Hello, YouTube. As you can kind of tell, not at my place of living today. At the grandparents' house with the Nutone Vacu Maid system, and got a new kit. So, the Sebo, the best power head on the market, the quietest. Let's see what we've got here. This, of course, is to replace that really old, what you call it, old jalopy pile of crap that we had going on there. So here, oh, they shipped us an ET-2 instead of an ET-1. Interesting. So we got a much wider power head than I expected. So, I mean, hey, if you get sent this on accident, there you go, kind of a win. So we've got a 35 instead of a 30-foot hose made by Plastiflex, which would be the good old gas pump style, as you can see, with the pigtail as preferable. And in it, we get a lot of good tools thrown in, like the Wessel Werk air-driven nozzle, which I prefer an electric one, but that's all right as long as you're clean, or don't have a lot of, huge dirt. Here's a mesh bag for your tools. This is your wand tool clip. Here's your storage hook. A lot of stuff in here. Here's the stretch hose. It goes to 30 feet, or it could be 35. Floor tool. Dust brush. Oh, gotta make sure it's in the frame there. Dust brush. Under the fridge. Okay, so I thought this was a coil cleaner, but no, that's the under the fridge tool. Here's the hose sock. Owner's manual for the ET-1 and ET-2. Here's the mop. Crevice tool. Upholstery tool. Basic extension wand. And then the electrified one. So, let's just get right to the power head and all that. Not too big of a fan of the ET-2, just because it's a lot wider. Might be a pain for some places, but really hard to do one-handed. Let me do that real quick. Okay. All extended here. And I'll show this little deal real quick. It is a smaller size, so I'm sure you're going to get more velocity. It's kind of a heavy hose, because it's wire reinforced. Plug it into the valve here. Not super airtight, but this will go a good long ways. And of course, as it expands, you kind of lose airflow, because it's a slinky hose. This valve leaks bad because the installer used a long screw instead of a short one, and they have the elbow going that way, so it punctured the thing. So it's got a leak in there. Okay. It's pretty heavy, actually, for a stretch hose. Okay. And of course, these iPhones don't have a pause button like the old Samsung I had did. So let me just set this camera down real quick. And I'll get this set up for you. So the hose made by Plastiflex, I don't know where it's made. I don't know if it's a US made hose, and that's really nice too. The swivel on these, all the time, they get really loud. This one, of course, since it's brand new, it's quiet. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this hose out now. And let's see what this Sebo deal will do for the floor. Because that old cheap, probably $80 deal we had would not do a good job at all. So, oh, come on now. Okay. Let's plug this on into the strip here and see what we've got. Way more airflow because it's a nice long, not wire reinforced hose. Okay. Let me untangle it real quick. A million things going on. But in the end, it's worth it. We'll close this in real quick. Okay. 35 feet, way more slack than before. Originally, by about now, you wouldn't have two loops. You'd be flying in the air. So I'm not going to put the sock on in the video. I'll do that another time, but much quieter, of course. Oh, yeah. And it's perfect on the 2, and you can really see how it grooms that carpet nicely. And we'll undo it here. And not as much airflow as the, what do you call it? The Simplicity Cyclovac at my work. Because a 115-334, which is what this one has, is a bit undersized for this house. And since it's a Vacu Maid, they have a bit of an issue with debris. There's another valve there. Getting into the motor. Here's the unit. So I'll have to take the fans apart, but I think I'm gonna get an 8.4-inch motor to replace this 7.2-inch. And you can see there's a old AC security system tag there. They're long gone. They turned into ADT and then just aren't really around anymore. Here's the old hose, which we're keeping for the garage. Started when you plugged it into the wall. I've never seen an electric Nutone with these stops here. I've only seen these on the standard or basic hoses. And you just plugged this into the end of this, which has a Dyson attachment on it. And this is that old junk head right there. So I enjoy this quite a bit. Definitely worth the purchase. And I'll make another video as I've got this, or once I've got this all put together. Yeah, pretty, pretty worth it. It was about $600, so